And now I will introduce our Secretary of the National LP from St. Charles County here in Missouri, Bob Sullentrup. He's going to talk about some of the earlier events that we had today already. So, Bob.
Thank you. Well, I want to apologize for being on the phone. It was Mike Ferguson who's trying to figure out how to get to this place. It's like Lindbergh, and then you make 3 right turns, and when you finally get here, you get a piece of cheese. So we'll have to give that to him. But he's on his way, along with Wayne Allen Root. Wayne Allen Root was gracious enough to come to St. Louis this weekend, and yesterday on 97.1, he was on the radio. If you heard him, he just flat hit it out of the park. It was just a fabulous interview that he had. It went much longer than what it was scheduled for. A guy named Jamie Altman was the radio host, and Jamie has been on the TV, Channel 4, CBS here in St. Louis. He worked for the Archdiocese of St. Louis, and they just connected. I mean, the country is so ripe for a new voice other than the Republicans and Democrats, and I see that in this room. I've never been to a Libertarian event where we've had so many people show up. I've never been to a Libertarian event where we collected so much money as we did this morning at the breakfast. I'm pleased to report that this envelope contains, and we're not done, $1,100 for Wayne Root and Bob Barr to participate, or to carry the campaign to the American people. So here we are, we're in a room, we're on the verge of making history. That's what we're doing. You know, some of the most fabulous people who were alive in my lifetime were actually some people who probably don't belong in this room. Mikhail Gorbachev, I mean, what did he set out to do? Restore capitalism to the Soviet Union, a socialist country. That's dreaming big. Martin Luther King wanted to return and wanted to end racism in America, and that's dreaming big. And here we are, and we're a small group, but we are going to return liberty to America. And I'll tell you what, I work hard as National Secretary, but I'm not dead yet, and it's the best thing that I can possibly be doing with my spare time, bar none. And here we are, a part of that. So, my gosh, I welcome you, and I welcome everybody's, I appreciate everybody's work that they do. So here's $1,100. There's more to come because I got to wait for PayPal to send the check at the end of the month and blah blah blah. You get the idea, but it's fabulous, huh? And we have that's one B, the breakfast. The other B is we have a ton. The other thing I got is a ton of brochures. If you are going to the state fair, if you're going to if you're going to have a fair in your county, if you're going to have some event, I mean, summertime, that's what we do in the summertime, take a fistful of these and you don't even have to go get a booth. Just go out and pass them out in the fair to people until the Republicans and Democrats catch on and ask you to leave. But have a virtual booth if nothing else. There's the box of brochures. Help yourself. And I'll shut up, or if you want me to talk about Rock the Debates, I can talk about Rock the Debates for a second.
Good.
Okay, there's an organization called Rock the Debates that I'm involved in. It's rockthedebates.org. What we're trying to do is get all third-party and independent candidates who have a mathematical chance of winning the election to be invited to the Commission on Presidential Debates. And of course, here we are with emerging technology. There's YouTube debates. There's Google is sponsoring the debate down in New Orleans. So go to our site, check it out, and support us in any way that you can, because boy, I tell you what, it would be fabulous if we could get Bob Barr or, well, anybody else actually. I mean, I know who I'm going to root for on that debate stage if the participation is opened up. But if there ever has been a time in America when we desperately need an open, inclusive debate, it's right now, and it'll happen if the American people say it's going to happen. They can't keep us down, and it's got to start someplace. And again, this might be the spark where that takes off. And you know, a lot of ideas that we have. Maybe we'll just have a debate with all 6 people, all 6 candidates who are eligible, and 2 empty seats. If it comes to that, well then that'll be telling too. So now I am going to shut up, and I'm going to turn it back over to Lloyd. Thank you, Lloyd.
Thank you. Thank you, Bob. Politics, and of course you all know the definition of politics, right? And the etymology of that word. Poly, of course, from the Greek, meaning many, and ticks, a blood-sucking animal. Now you know politics where it comes from. I want to put in, this is a plug for Ron Paul, but I do want to share this with people. I forgot to do this earlier. This is Ron Paul's book. The former producer for my radio show became the national field director for Ron Paul for president. And because of that, I was able to get Ron Paul to sign this. People who know me will know how much I appreciate this. It's a signature inscribed by Ron Paul in this book to me, to a fellow Jeffersonian Whig. Best wishes, Ron Paul. So I'm a little proud of that, and I wanted to share that with a few people. And now,